Hi. So today I want to do a little mini workout to support opening up the hips a little bit more and strengthening the legs. So these are areas that can cause a lot of trouble, that can create some back pain, can create some instability issues. So we want to work with supporting opening this area up. So take a moment and just feel that connection on the floor with your feet. Let them be about shoulder width and parallel. And then bring your focus to your hands and let's take a breath in and let's imagine we can gather energy from the earth with your palms like they're suction cups. Turn them forward, turn them up and grab some energy from the sky. And let's wash that over the front of the body. Washing away stress, washing away tension and sending that down into the earth. Let's do that again. Let's grab some more energy from the earth, more energy from nature, more energy from the sky above. Same movement, but imagine going down the back of the head, back of the neck, shoulders, down the spine, over the buttocks, back to the legs, and down into the earth. One more time. Inhale, gathering earth, nature, and the sky above. Let's open up the crown of the head. Imagine flowing right through the center of your body, receiving all this lovely energy and washing away any tension down into the earth. Good. And now we're going to get some focus on opening up those hip joints. You know, this can be a very rigid area. Last month I did one to open up the shoulders. It's a ball and socket joint. Well, so is this one. So we want to make sure that we have as much range of motion as possible. So one way to do that, and I'm going to grab a chair here, so this is the one way to do that, to give yourself more support, is you're going to balance on one leg, and you're going to bring, we'll start with the left leg, we'll bring it across the body so the toes point to the right, and then you're going to open it up and then drop it down. You can do the same thing with the left or with the right foot. We'll come across, point the toes to the left, bring it back to the right. Now if you're feeling unstable, this is why a chair is very helpful to support you. If you don't need that, what you can do is you can imagine, here's a wonderful image, imagine that your hands are on the tops of two tigers. So you're going to work with some tiger energy here. So we'll bring the foot across, open it up, drop it down. Across. So you're just swinging from, so you're getting the pelvis moving. So the leg actually just goes from one side to the other. Swing, swing. Left, right. Right, left. Back and forth. To open up the energy in the hip, get some more mobility there, and a few more, and one more to each side. And that's a great one to do on a daily basis to really open up the flow here in the hip. Because if you're just walking, you're only getting limited motion, but if you can cross over, you start to open up more flow. Great. So let's bring a nice stance, a little bit wider than the shoulders. Feet are parallel. And we're going to do something called the tiger sits in the grass. So here's your tiger claws. And let's use these tiger claws and imagine that we can pull off tension from the body. Imagine that you can pull it off. It's going to connect to your claws. And now you're going to exhale as you squat down to the level that works for you. Inhale, rolling up. Use those nice legs there. Help to get some strength, get nice and tall. Exhale. Hinge forward at the waist. Rolling down. Inhale, rolling back up the spine. Inhale. Couple more. One more time. And then roll up the spine. And this is always a good fun ending. Bring your hands, cross at the wrist. Keep your tiger claws. Let's release that tension with a big growl. Letting go of that tension. Great. All right. So let's take this a little bit further. And we're going to do that squat again, but we're going to take it into something called the turtle. It's called turtle breathing. And it's done from a squatting position. So it's the same way we would do from an upright position, but we're going to do it as a squat. So let's practice some breathing. I know that sounds weird to say, but we want to bring some focus to the breath. So place one hand on top of the other here at the navel. And just take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. Place your tongue on the upper palate. Close the mouth. And just see if you can feel some movement in your abdomen. Let it expand and relax. So we're breathing not in the chest, but deeper into the abdomen. We're starting to open up this area around the waist, which will open up the hips and bring more energy down into the legs. Good, and now let's bring your hands, place them right here on the sides of the waist, fingers in front, thumbs behind as best you can. Engage here, so push in a little bit. Use your breath to push your waist down. And then re-engage the hand to help with the exhale. Just feel if you can move to the left and the right, and then re-engage the hand to help the exhale. And just starting to get more movement into the waist, into the hip area, into lower back. Good, and last one, place your hands, you can use the backs of the palms of the hands on the lower back, or if that's awkward for the shoulder, use the backs of the hands. One last option is this same posture, but kind of slide those thumbs back a little further. So I'm going to use my palms and I'm going to place them on the lower back, right above the waistline. And let's take a breath in here and drop the tailbone down. And then let the tailbone just kind of flow back into its normal position. This is going to engage the kidneys, push them back. So a little bit of a drop down, which will allow the back to expand. And see if you can breathe into your lower back. Good. Drop it down, let the tailbone roll back into place. One more time. Good. This is called chi belt breathing. It's waking up the front, the side, and the back. We're going to do some chi belt breathing, but we're going to try to do that in a squat. Now listen to your body. Maybe this is all you can do. You can only go down just a little bit. Great. If you can go a little bit further, that's going to give more engagement in the legs. Or you can go all the way down until you are in a deep squat. Here's a few other options. You could just put your hands here and hold yourself and do the breath from this. Or if you want, you can put your hands, your elbows on your thighs. But the final position is grab a hold, like you got two binoculars here, grab a hold here. And let's take a breath using this position. And let's try to do that deep abdominal breathing again. Expanding out in the front, expanding out to the sides, expanding out into your back. Meanwhile, your legs are very engaged. You're going to get very warm. Breathing in and out through the nose. Really filling up here. And then one more deep breath. And now put your hands on your thighs and slowly, slowly roll back up. And that's to allow the energy to come up with you. Have a moment just to be upright. And you're going to feel a little flush. You're going to feel some energy come up. That's the chi spreading through your body. And let's bring that energy back into our storage area called the danchen. So we're going to do our pulling down the heavens again. Inhale. Earth, nature, sky above. Let's pull it down the front. And imagine we're grabbing all the extra energy to place it here at the navel. And again, inhale. Washing down the back. And a third time, inhale. Right down to the center of the body. And just pause. pause for a moment, just breathe. Good. We're going to try that one more time. So once again, here's one position, hands on thighs. Second position, elbows on thighs. Third position, hold like you're holding, have binoculars here. Bring the hands, elbows off the legs and go into a deep squat. And once again, breathing in and out through the nose. Let's expand the abdomen all the way around the waist. You can really charge up the kidneys, which are your batteries. You can charge up the whole waist. You're really working the legs. You're opening up those hips. One more time. And then place the hands on the thighs and slowly roll up. Here you go. Yes, this is a really strong exercise. You might feel a little lightheaded, might feel a little flush. That's expected. Just get a sense of that, all that chi spreading out through your body. And then let's bring it back down with our pulling down the heavens, washing down the front, and gathering, washing down the back. And one more time. Bringing it down to your area known as the lower dantian. Take a few deep breaths. Just get a sense of that. Feel some more energy in your legs, in your waist, and your overall body. Great, let's lock that in with a few rubs in one direction, a few more in the opposite. Feel free to do this whenever you want, just to kind of get more chi flowing and help those legs and hips. I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day. Take care.